嗨，你好，你没有出去吗？
什么？什么？什么？ Hey everyone, this is Polyglot Goals, and I am Bob Ferguson. I knew every word that she was saying. I had learned that vocabulary previously, and for some reason, when Sung Min said the words to me, I drew a blank. I had no recollection. I had absolutely no understanding, and I just, bam! I just hit that wall. For me, she was speaking too quickly. Have you ever had that experience? She was just speaking too quickly for me. There is a young man by the name of Benny, the Polish polyglot. Benny Lewis. His website is fluentin3months.com. He did an article with J.D. Roth on getrichslowly.com. That's the original. That's where the original interview, the original article was shown, and later featured on Forbes.com. And in that article, Benny speaks of how to acquire many different ways that you can acquire a different language. Now, here is a quote from that article. First of all, the title of the article was How to Learn a Foreign Language Without Spending a Cent. And from that article, here is the quote. Find people and start speaking the language immediately. Now at the beginning, you heard Sung Ming speaking with me. She made a call. Sung Ming is a local. And I made an arrangement with her that she would call me. She's a good friend of mine. And she would call me and she would interview me. She would just speak to me, but the deal we made was that she could not alert me, she could not tell me ahead of time what the conversation would be about. And I'll tell you, exactly what you saw in the video is exactly where I have problems when I'm outside speaking with people. I draw a blank. The minute I start speaking a little bit of Chinese, they start speaking rapid Chinese, and I'm lost. So I can say sentences that I've studied. I can say sentences that I've memorized. But have you had this problem yourself? A local starts speaking with you and you have no clue what they're saying, or you're watching a TV show or listening to some music at a decent pace, and you have absolutely no clue. Does this happen to you? So stay with me, and in this video you'll see the first tactic that I'm using to get past this challenge. But first, let's go ahead and have a look at the remainder of the video.
我说你没出去啊？
我不明白，听不懂。再说一遍。
说我出去了，刚才，外面有点冷。外面。
外面。
嗯。
对。是吗？
外面有点冷。
有点了。有点了。有点了。外面有点了。Okay, so outside has 点了，是什么 ？Hot. 我。对，我很冷。对。
外面冷，今天刮风，刮风了，所以有点冷。
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's 风。
刮风，
风 ，Yeah， 对。对，外面看热，但是不热，不冷，很冷。也家里很冷，不很冷，但是 不舒服。所以我穿这个。
你穿上外套了，
对。
对，外面有太阳，看上去很热，但是其实很冷。
就是很冷，
看着太阳，有太阳，看着热，但是冷。
但是冷，对，OK， yeah
所以你就没出去，你在家里没有出去。
没有出去，OK，
你在家没有出去。
OK， alright， OK， 好了，所以我听不懂很多，但是我懂一点儿，所以现在我听和学习，所以我会说，从你后来，yeah later，OK， OK，
你能说，但是呢，有些听不懂，没有关系。慢慢就听懂了。
听懂了。OK，
慢慢就听懂，一点点就听懂了。
对 ，yes， 我懂点儿。So 一点儿。谢谢你说点。OK。
我会说慢一点，我慢慢说。
你慢慢说，对，谢谢。所以再见。
好，下次再跟你聊。
OK， alright， 再见。
再见。
So there you go. My first call with Sungming. It was rough. You know, you can see that she was having a natural conversation. She was trying to help me along, but there were times when she still was speaking too quickly for me. But I want to share something with you. Steve Kaufman, right? Steve Kaufman has a video on YouTube where he talks about listening to a second language. And this is his quote, this is the title of the video: Listen fast and slow. So in this video we talked about the problem of the fast speaker and keeping up with the fast speaker and how I'm dealing with it. So the strategy I've come up with is record, listen and repeat. Record, listen and repeat. Varying speeds. Fast, very fast, and slow. First, what I do, what works for me, is I listen to the conversation over and over and try to use reasoning to figure out what it is that Sungming is saying to me. So what I did was I put the entire call together. I listened, it took me 2 hours, over 2 hours to put it all together. That very short 4-minute phone call. First time that I'm using the strategy. But it works for me. It felt good. I learned the words, and in listening to it over and over, I was able to really incorporate the language, incorporate the pace, and to look at my errors and to figure out what mistakes I was making during the call. And there's another article that I read from Forbes.com, and it was an article from Women's Media. It was written by Diane Schilling. I hope that I'm pronouncing her name correctly. And the title of it is 10 Steps to Effective Listening. Yeah? And this is just a general article on effective listening, whatever language you're listening in. So basically what I did while I was listening to Sungming was I did whatever I could to feel what the conversation was about, but I still want to learn all the words. So I use Google Translate and some other apps to listen, to pick up the sound, to pick up the words, and then translate it. So if that doesn't work, then my last resort is to send a recording, a snippet of the recording to Sungming and say, well, Sungming, can you tell me what it is that you said here? I can't determine what you're saying. This is the first video, the first tactic, the first strategy that I am using to overcome this challenge. That works for me. Now in the next video for the series, I'm excited about sharing my second strategy with you. Meantime, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you'll see when the video is out. And also please be sure to share your comments. What do you think of my strategy? What is your strategy? You know, what works for you? Please share this with some of your friends so that they can comment as well. And if you like this video, please hit the like button.
你好。
嗨，你好。你没有出去吗？
你没有出去吗？
你好。
嗨，你好。你没有出去吗？
你没有出去吗？
你好。
嗨，你好。你没有出去吗？
你没有出去吗？